Let's talk about kids again. I started out on a topic there about how the USA takes care of the kids. Sasa wacha niseme hivi, hapa huwezi zalisha wamama hivyo. You can't just make a woman pregnant and run. There is a law. There is the law. And the law will catch up with you. Okay? Of course, we do have a few deadbeats here and there. But there is the law. If you follow the law, you can go and get child support. That is something that is really is really emphasized here in the USA. Okay? We have a lot of single mothers that are getting child support from their father, their baby daddies. So hapa kuna hiyo maneno. Hapa kuna hiyo maneno. Guys don't just go making women pregnant and dumping them in the streets. Hapana. You go file for child support and you're entitled to child support. And for people like us who are employers, they'll even want to garnish your wages, garnishing your wages whereby the government will contact the person that has hired this deadbeat. Ama huyu baba ya watoto. They'll contact them, the employers, and tell them, hey, a certain amount of money needs to be sent, withheld and sent to them. Ndio iende ilipe child support. I have done that. Personally, I've received those letters and I've worked with people that have done that. So it's called wage garnishment. They take your wage by force so that it can go and support your children. Or maybe if you owe some credit company or whatever, they do that. They do that. So, yeah, there's a lot of help for single mothers. There's healthcare assistance. There's also food. They can give you food here. They call it food stamps and some other food for the kids. Okay? So, but that's for the people that are legal, wenye wako na hiyo makaratasi ya kukaa hapa. I'm not so sure about the people that don't have the legal paperwork ya kukaa hapa. I'm not so sure about that. But I know that ukikuja hapa, uko na makaratasi ya kukaa USA, if you are a single mother, there's a lot of resources that can help you. Utasaidika sana. Like I said in the other video, shule hutalipa, watoto watasoma bure, and they may get qualify for government insurance. They may qualify for that. Of course, again, they also look at your income. Kama income yako ni kidogo ama nini, all that stuff. There's a lot of things that they look at, but the help is available. The help is available. Now, there's also the 50-50 custody. Mama hawezi chukua watoto akimbie hivyo, ati ameenda hivyo ameenda. The court can decide to give the father 50-50 custody. Muende kwa koti. And the good thing about the legal situation here, kila kitu iko na, like say for instance, they have the children's court, they have the family court, divorce, they have lands, yani they have, kuna sehemu mingi. There are so many, there's so many courts that do different things. Okay? So many courts that do different things. Kuna zile za watoto. So you can't just pick up your child or children and run like that. By the way, unaona kama mimi, I cannot take my kids to another state without my husband's consent. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. You will be stopped there and told you're kidnapping the kids. They really watch that. You can't just put a child on the plane without the consent of the other parent. You cannot do that. Hiyo ni maneno inaweza hata kufanya ufungwe hapa. Ni maneno inaweza kufanya. You cannot even move to another state without the consent of the baby daddy. You have to be in agreement. Unless ikue hataki stories za watoto or whatever. I don't know about that part. But what I know, out of my own friends who have gone through divorce and they've wanted to move forward, move out with the kids, the legal father can say, no, you're not going to take my kids far away from me. You're not going to do that. So, hiyo maneno inaangaliwa sana. As far as children are concerned, shared custody ni maneno inafanywa sana hapa. A lot of divorced parents, a lot of divorced people are co-parenting And the government has made that possible. The systems work very well for these parents that are co-parenting. Everything is in writing. Everything is documented. Everything is in writing. Kwa hivyo, huwezi fanya vile unataka kufanya. If the system has said you have the kids from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, na baba watoto wanakuwa now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that has to happen. If anything doesn't happen, let's say for instance, you went to pick up the kids and the father of the children was not there, you can go back to court. Unaweza enda umstaki tena. I'm telling you, the courts here work so well when it comes to those child custody and all this baby mama drama and all that stuff. It works very well here. Okay? So there's a lot of people that are paying child support. You'll not be afraid that umekuja umezaa and you don't have support from the other parent. Apana, the government will make sure that that child is taken care of, that that child is supported. They will make sure. It will be by force. It will be forced to them to pay up. To pay up. If not that, they are going to look for ways to get him to pay by garnishing his wages through his employer. Wataenda kwa employer waseme, tunataka utoange 300 unalipa kwa hii system. Ndio inaenda kulipa child support. So when it comes to that manenos ya watoto, that is something I think that the USA has really handled that maneno very well. What else about the kids? Yeah, and yeah, like I said, the healthcare is good. We even have children's hospitals, just hospitals made for kids. And I know they have some. I think they had the Gertrude one, or I don't know which one there. But there are so many of them here. There are so many of them. See, my kids, ile hospitali wanaendanga ya children's hospital, they will go to that hospital until they are 21. They'll keep that doctor until they are 21. That's their doctor. They assigned this doctor. Wanakaa na yeye mpaka they are 21. Wanaenda kwa hiyo hospitali. You even wonder. So one time I went to take my kids for a well check. Yani kuangaliwa physical. What you call a physical. And you're seeing big boys there. You're wondering, wait a minute, what are these big boys doing here? Because in hospitali, I was expecting hospitali ya toddlers and infants and kids under 10. Lakini kuna mtoto mkubwa hapo. Kumbe mtoto hajafikisha miaka 21. He's still considered as a child. Because hapa the legal age ya mtoto ni from 0 to 21. That's as long as they are above 21, they are adults. Akiwa 21 and below, huyo ni mtoto na amechungwa sana na serikali. These kids are well protected. Let me talk about if you don't take care of your children. Let's say for instance you're abusing your children. Hapa hatuchapangi watoto. Ukajulikana unachapa mtoto wako, utajua hujui. Guess what? There is a system inaitwa APS. Not APS, CPS. CPS means Child Protective Services. It is a government body that protects children, the welfare of children. If Wairimu Kimani is reported huko ati nachapa mtoto wangu, guess what? They can take that child away from me and take that child to foster care. Wapeleke mtoto akalewe na watu wengine huko. That child is not yours. That child is not yours. Huyo mtoto ni wa system. The child belongs to the system. Hapa you can just pick up mwiko uanze kupiga watoto wako. Akaonekana akona bruise. Alama kidogo hivi. Utajua hujui. And especially if it's noted by the teachers or the doctor. If a doctor assesses the child and notices that there is abuse meaning unachapa huyu mtoto. Because we use that word. I know in Africa there they say abuse ni wenye unatukana mtu. Apana, there is various forms of abuse. There is verbal abuse.